See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out.
Alcohol, right.
So on the flip side of the coin, we'll take a look at what Mikal Bridges brings to the Knicks defensively. As in his time in Phoenix, he was one of the tougher guards to match up against in that Western Conference, having nights going up against Luka, Stephen Curry, Jamal Murray, Anthony Edwards, Kawhi Leonard, De'Aaron Fox, and Donovan Mitchell when he was on the Utah Jazz. And that's a hell of a thing, going night after night up against those guys. It sort of reminds me of a prime Klay Thompson, who did it for a longer span of time and maintaining that 20 points per game. And sometimes things like that are taken for granted. They don't get talked about, and those things get completely overlooked. But Mikal has very active hands along with that long reach, as it not only provides him with steals, he also tends to get blocks on big men. And that's due to him always keeping those hands active, even on mismatches. And that same tenacity shows on pick and rolls when he's recovering. He keeps his hands active, use that long length, and get into passing lanes and gets deflections. Bridges has so much defensive versatility. From his wingspan, the way he slides his feet, it shows why he can thrive defensively, even being put in different spots on the floor. And let's look at the recovery by Mikal right here on Klay. Can slide his feet, get back, and gets the block. As we can see here, those active hands, defending multiple positions, the bigger Pascal, and forces him into a turnover. Bridges showing his versatility in defending multiple positions. Look at him slide his feet and recover and keep up with Jose. And he's like, not today. Take that back uptown, Jose. Bridges with those active hands, defending multiple positions. DeRozan 6'6", decent size on him. He gets blocked. Bridges again showing that he can keep up with the smaller guards in the league. Keeps up with Murray in the empty space and forces him to a tough shot. Once again, you could put him anywhere. Bridges keeping up with one of the best wing players in the league in SGA and completely stuffs him. So there you have it. The Knicks have put themselves in a prime position to compete in today's NBA going forward. And with Jalen Brunson taking a pay cut, it only solidifies that this will be the team going forward, and they have belief in this team. And that also includes Julius Randle. As I stated before, he is and will always be part of the Knicks plan unless some undeniable player comes into play, which in today's landscape will be very difficult to make trades because it's really based off of other teams' salary cap issues. One team could be good to make a trade, meanwhile, the other team, based on what apron they fall in, they might not be able to make that deal. So the Knicks giving up the draft assets in order to acquire one of the best 3-and-D players is completely understandable. With the NBA landscape we are headed into, we're going to see some of the most untradeable contracts on paper. And a lot of teams like the Milwaukee Bucks, Phoenix Suns, and to a degree the Denver Nuggets will begin to get stuck every single season. And a lot of this will come into the forefront starting in 2025, summer 26, summer 27. Not only these teams will be limited to the minimum player market, but they also will have their future first round draft picks be pushed all the way to the back of the first round. Not only adaptation to the league's landscape was required, but also taking a look at the competition in the Boston Celtics. That team is constructed very similar to the 04 Detroit Pistons, the 1984 Boston Celtics, and the 2014 San Antonio Spurs. So Leon Rose and the New York Knicks in the summer 2024 have acknowledged the landscape in a way with this Mikal Bridges move. But until next time, you fellas stay safe. Peace.